Hi, I'm Jason Barons, Employment Specialist at Ohio CAT. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today to talk about our Think Big program. We've been working with Owens Community College and Caterpillar to develop this program for over 20 years to make it what it is today. Let's take a look.
Who is Ohio CAT? We are our territory's exclusive Caterpillar dealership. That means that we are the only company within our territory that can sell, service, and support both new and used Caterpillar equipment. Let's take a look at our territory on the next slide. Ohio CAT covers the majority of the state of Ohio, including 6 counties in southeastern Indiana and 3 counties in northern Kentucky. Our territory covers about 50,000 square miles. For the most up-to-date look at our territory, along with more detail on the types of business handled at each branch, visit our website at ohiocat.com. Think Big is a cooperative internship program that educates students to become Caterpillar dealer service technicians, combining campus time and internship time in our service shops. The school that we work with is Owens Community College in Toledo, Ohio. Each semester is divided into 2 halves. The first 8 weeks is spent at school, on campus, attending Caterpillar and academic courses. CAT course curriculum is written and maintained by Caterpillar. These courses also include time outside of the classroom doing hands-on work in a lab. There's an apartment complex located near campus where students will live if needed. The second half of each semester is the internship time in an Ohio CAT service shop near home. Students will be earning a paycheck for time worked during their internship and will be applying what they have learned at school. Students are also paired up with one of our senior technicians to be their mentor. Mentors keep an eye on students to be sure they are working safely and correctly, but will also let students challenge themselves and work on their own. If students ever have questions, their mentor is there to help. Here's a few pictures of our students working in the lab at school, and you'll see that they're getting into these components, into the internals. In our shops, we rebuild our components. We don't just swap them out. So that's how we educate our students to get into the internals, measure everything, make sure everything is to spec, and build it back up and test it. You see now some buildings on campus. It's a very clean, personal campus with small classes, only 25 to 30 students per class. Here you see a picture of our lab at school where our students are spending their time doing their hands-on work. Another picture here looking the other way in our lab. And you'll see some workbenches there. There's also some additional workbenches out to the left outside of the picture here. And here's a hallway that goes back to our classrooms and to our tool room. The campus's tool room has all the tools necessary for our students. Anything from a screwdriver to sockets and wrenches all the way up to a laptop. Students just check out their tools with a student ID. When they're finished, they return them, check them back in just like a book at the library. Here's a few pictures of our students working, just to give you an idea as to what kind of student or what kind of equipment that our students work on. Our student there to the left is in front of a motor grader, working on, looks to be a relatively new motor grader. Student to the right there is working on some engines at school in the lab. And we've got Dustin in our Cincinnati shop working on some military bulldozers there on the top row. We'll take these bulldozers and tear them down like you see Dustin standing in front of the one in the center, all the way down to the frame and the engine, rebuild it, adding armor plating. That picture there to the left on the top is one of those dozers that's finished up in the paint booth, ready for paint. The bottom picture you see is some of the equipment that sits outside at school that the students can bring into the lab to work with. They'll work on everything from an old wheel loader that you see on the left and the old track loader that you see on the far right, all the way up to brand new equipment. You'll see a brand new wheel loader there and a brand new dozer that's never even touched a job site. So our students get a wide range of experience working on older equipment all the way up to brand new equipment, even some equipment that hasn't even hit the market yet. After 5 semesters, our students will graduate. At the end of each semester, the school will send us our students' grades, and we process tuition reimbursement up to 100% based upon a GPA for that particular semester. Anything from a 2.5 or higher will get at least 60% tuition reimbursement. Most of our students are at 100% tuition reimbursement, which means they've earned a 3.5 GPA in a particular semester. Our students graduate with an associate's degree of arts and applied science and have the potential for a full-time employment offer with Ohio CAT. Here you're seeing a couple pictures of our students who have graduated. The class of 2014 is your upper left picture. Our class of 2018 is the picture top right, and the bottom picture is 2015. This will give you an idea as to the size of the classes that we have in the CAT program up at Owens. Wow, talk about an opportunity. Our interns are making a paycheck while they're going through school. When they're in the shop, they're making $12 an hour their first year and $14 an hour their second year. Once they graduate, they're enjoying competitive wages, a company-paid pension plan that's going to save money for retirement. Ohio CAT offers medical, dental, and vision insurance, long-term, short-term disability, and a wide array of other benefits. If you put our benefits package up against any other company, I guarantee that it's competitive. Now let's take a look at the qualifications. As far as grade requirements, we are looking for a minimum of a 3.0 grade point average in your junior and your senior years in high school. We are also going to look at your attendance and have a maximum requirement of 10 days of unexcused absences per year in junior and senior year. Excused absences do not count toward this requirement. Please also keep in mind that we run a drug screen and a background screen for all new employees, including all of our interns. Of course, any drug screen testing positive for illegal drugs will disqualify you, as well as any felonies or misdemeanors relating to drugs, alcohol, violence, theft, or sex. If you do have a charge in your background and are interested in the program, go ahead and apply. Be upfront and be honest about any criminal charges, and we can discuss. Here's a few of our graduates, and just want to touch base on where they've progressed on so that you understand what kind of career paths there are within Ohio CAT coming out of a program like Think Big. Josh Moraga there is one of our mentors in our Cleveland shop. He's on the left. So he graduated from the program, worked his way up to a top-level technician, and is now working with the interns going through the program. Jeff All and Mike LaKing there, Canton and Toledo branches. Those guys are both field service technicians. Top-level technicians working out of a field service truck, company-paid truck, always had their tools with them and had the opportunity to work outside the shop. And then we have Ben DeRico on the very far right. Ben worked in our Youngstown branch in the shop for a while. Then he moved into a field service position in a field service truck like Jeff and Mike, and then moved into a position called a technical communicator. And as a technical communicator, he's a resource for our technicians who are working in the shop or out in the field and have difficulties with a repair. They can call Ben, whether it's for troubleshooting or software issues or getting something set or getting something back together. Ben's got all kinds of resources in his office, and he also has a direct line to Caterpillar in case he can't figure it out. So between our technicians, Ben, and Caterpillar, there's nothing that comes into our shop or that we don't go out to on a field job site that we can't handle. We're going to hold a few open houses each year, typically in the fall in November and in the winter in February. We typically hold these at our Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati branches, and we have representatives from Ohio CAT, Owens Community College, and from our Ohio CAT Service Department. The representatives from Owens Community College are usually either their recruiter or one of our instructors at school. They'll talk to you about the classes that you'll take while you're at school. They'll talk to you about the campus and the apartment complex that we use and everything from the school's perspective. Our human resources representative will talk to you a little bit more in detail about Ohio CAT as a company and working for Ohio CAT. And from our service department, we'll have managers and supervisors who have worked with our students going through the Think Big program. And we'll also have current students and graduates from the program there to talk to you about what it was like to go through the program, what they learned, what they got to work on, and how they've progressed since then. We'll have a branch tour so you can see our shop and everything that we're working on and all of our capabilities. We'll give you all the information that you need for the program to determine whether this is something that you wanted to pursue or not. I want to take a second to thank you for spending some time with us here to talk about our Think Big internship program. If you'd like an invitation to our upcoming open houses, or if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email at careers@ohiocat.com or give us a call at area code 513-672-6963. Thanks a lot, and we look forward to hearing from you.